Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, viewers. Welcome to the next installment of the Gillingham Giants, a save in which we can only use players that are 6'4" and above. And if you click on this video, you click because I possibly discovered the best low league tactic in the game, or the best 4-4-2 tactic as well. So jumping straight into it, we're playing the classic 4-4-2 inspired by Dyche. We're Brexit football at this club. We're in Div 9 of the English football pyramid currently. The roles that we're using, we're playing no nonsense centre backs to just hoof the ball, get rid. We are using wing backs to offer some support to the wingers. We are playing overlap. We have a ball winning midfielder just to stay back and just offer some protection to the back four. We have a centre mid who drops back when we're defending, and when we're attacking, he kind of occupies this space here. We also have a target forward flicking the ball onto advance forward, but the target forward is more fluid. He also actually gets in a lot of times. We have a player called Moses, who is a 6'7" monster of a man. He is, well, for this level, he's pretty good. In your saves, you could probably use better target forwards. And then we have just a goalkeeper doing goalkeeper things. Shot stopping is mainly his thing, and obviously wingers who, when we're attacking, offer some more support, and we turn into a 4-2-4. And when we're defending, obviously we have a flat forward midfield defending. So, instructions, we go much more direct. I think like at this level you can just go much more direct, and like if you have a very pacey striker, you can probably play pass into space, try to get them over the top through balls. We don't have that much pace up top, so we're just knocking it up and then trying, like, all our players are tools, that all of them are going to win some flick-ons. We go high tempo, we're not wasting time. We just want to get the ball up there and counter-attack as much as possible. We focus our playing down the wings as we're trying to get crosses into the box, so we have big men in the box. Our players are not very gifted in the dribbling space, as they are all massive men. And massive men struggle to turn and to dribble, especially at this level. Not a lot of players are going to have great dribbling, so we don't want them. We just want to pass the ball and kick it upfield, knock it on, and that's how we're going to create our goals. Creative freedom, I haven't altered it. If you're a flary player, they can do a rubber and a cross into the box or what you're not. We're not wasting time again with distributing quickly from the goalkeeper. We are taking long kicks. Or my goalkeeper has a bit better long kicks than throwing, so he's taking long kicks, but that depends on your goalkeeper. We are counter pressing because we want to win the ball back quickly from the position and just hoof it up again and create as many chances as possible. If we lose the ball, we are also trying to win it back again, just trying to counter, get the ball up there and create as much chaos as possible. We are players are high up the pitch because we're kicking the ball up there, so it probably the best if there's players up there. Defense is standard line. We are dropping off a bit more because at this level, the opposition also play the same style of football where they hoof the ball, so this allows us to, if they have a pacey striker, just to be able to drop off a bit and then, not give them that space to run in behind. We are triggering the press much more often. Just to win the ball back again. Don't let them have the time to pick out a pass and all that stuff. And they have low composure at this level. So obviously, at lower levels of English football or any football, players are going to tend to have worse mental attributes, so composure and concentration will be off. So if you're triggering them all, they're more likely to make a mistake on which you can capitalize, which is what we are doing. Obviously, you can't be Brexit without getting stuck in. We want to hurt players. We do get a lot of yellow and red cards, which kind of hurts, but we are also, more importantly, hurting the opposition, which is what this philosophy is all about. Now, onto the results. Obviously, we play in a lower league, but I've tested any other saves. And if you see these results, it's just a sea of green. We had a little bad patch here of 3 results, mainly because of red cards, and we had injuries. And at this level in tier 9, if you don't know, your players are not on proper contracts, so other clubs can come in and poach your players, and they can just sign them as if nothing ever happened, as if they weren't ever your player. And that unfortunately happened to a couple of our players. We were playing players in random positions, and yeah, this is the tactic. These are the results. As you can see, it's pretty good. And it's worked in the league below, and in my other saves it has worked in the leagues above. So if you want to play a Brexit 4-4-2 formation, a 4-4-2 tactic, and destroy players and hurt the opposition, this is the way to go. We go attacking because our players are usually better, but you can also go a bit more cautious because your wingbacks, you can have automatic wingbacks. So if you want to go attacking, they'll go attacking. If you're going defensive, they go defensive. So they automatically adjust their play style to your mentality, which is also kind of nice. And I think that is it when it comes to the tactic. So if you're just here for the tactic, thank you for being here, and don't leave, because maybe you're interested in watching big men play football. Maybe. So we are gonna play a couple of games, maybe a couple. We'll see if the games are action packed or not. If they're long games, we'll probably just play one. But we're definitely playing Keishon. They're 14th in the league. For the recurring viewers who are back, we have started the league. I think in the first game played Roman Glass and St. George, won 4-0, and then it was easy breezy, winning constantly in the league. We had a little slip up where we drew. Oggy had to rescue the result, and then just steamrolling the league really until we played Chipping and Sudbury. We had Oggy sent off, and it was a game of missed chances, really. And, we didn't have a striker for the best part of the game. They're just better. They won the game fair and square. Then we had, obviously, another poor performance. Morale was a bit low. Players got poached. Players were injured. We actually had 4 red cards for this game, so it's a bit of a more rotated lineup, if you can see there. And then we played in the cup, and poor form continued, as they managed to score a winner after we tied it up 3-3, and then in 77 for Riley, and then this guy Chansey Dash, may God not forgive him, scored his hat-trick. Was it a hat-trick or did he score 4? I don't remember now. He scored 4 goals. It was his 4th goal to just nail it home that we were going to lose the game. He plays for a team called Cockfosters, so who's the real winner and loser in this situation. He's actually a pretty good striker. He doesn't want to join us. I think they're in the league above, maybe, potentially. Cockfosters, maybe, I don't know. But we have lost. I've been to this actually train station, Cockfosters, so there you go. But then we luckily returned to winning ways. We made a couple new signs, so I'll show you just in a second. We won this game 4-1, Oggy scoring, and Toby Scott, and then we played we played Saltish, and our new player, as you can see, decided to turn up and score 5 goals. For those who are returning viewers, you may be wondering, who is Moses? He is our prophet, like in the Bible. He is the man who has descended from the heavens to help us out in the league. We weren't actually doing too bad. Funny enough, I think if we go in box home, I think it's home. Gregory is actually a top goal scorer of 28 goals. We moved him out to the left wing because he actually got a little bit of pace and decent dribbling, and he can probably play as a winger, and he's more offensive, which is good. So we moved on to the wing, and Oggy as an advanced forward, and Moses, the 6'7" beast from the Middle East. He's not from the Middle East. He's from England. Probably, I don't know if it's they might not know where he was born. Unknown birthplace. Heaven. He's been really good. 1 game, 5 goals, 10 average rating. I mean, he's only played 1 game, but what a game he played. And he's actually a decent penalty taker, so we don't have to worry about that. He can actually head as a target man, which is very nice. Jumping reach of 14, obviously not as good as my assistant manager now, who used to have 20. But he's strong, he's tall, he's decently quick, he's mentally quite good, and technically not terrible. If we look at other signings, we actually have a returning phase. Where is he? Nusumbu is back, everybody. I don't know if you remember him. He was here last season, left us, loved by our assistant manager, and he is back. He offers left back coverage and he offers centre back coverage. We have the Bio and Dickens. Osborne was moved out. Dickens is a better fullback, so we'll put him there, and then today. I think we lost off. Did we lose our fullback? We did. No, Bannister was a fullback before, but actually now that we have Nsimba, we can actually change the lineup a little bit. And we can have Kian. Yes, we can have him at centre-back now. And our defence is actually looking really strong with Nsimba. Just let me check the weak foot. So he's got a very strong left foot, so it's probably better. Nsimba plays on the left. Okay. If we look at transfers, we probably made a couple signings. We made Brian Moses, who came from East Thurrock, which was good. Nsimba came back from hashtag. He was there for a little bit, played 15 games, scored 1 goal actually, so good for him. We signed Kian, who's also a new centre-back. He can jump high. He's 6'4". I realised most of the players are going to be 6'4" because it's rare to have a player that's actually stupidly tall and really good at football. But we have our own Peter Crouch now in Brian Moses. Is it love that I'm feeling? Maybe. I think the bio has already been here, so these are the only new signings we made. I've been trying to get wingers, but there's actually not. Shitu left. He left for Wantage, which is actually very disappointing. One of the players that I was very sad to see go. Yeah, I've been trying to replace him. Unfortunately, there's no wingers on the market that are good and want to join, and we can actually afford. In the league, surprisingly, the Cribs are pushing us. I thought, like, we beat them. I think we're the one loss they had. Oh, they had 3 losses, but we're one of them. And we lost to Chippenham and Falmouth. Yeah, they're actually keeping up with us, which I'm very surprised by. But then the gap between us and third place is massive. Bitten. So I feel like we should be okay in the league. We are predicted to be good. We're predicted to win the league, and hopefully last games, loss, or like the little blip of form was just nothing more than that, just a blip and down in form. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can bounce back and be better than we were before. For those, I have an interesting thing to actually discuss today while we play for manager. It's actually the channel. So I I'm the 18th lost. So in the video, the cup final video, YouTube actually pushed the video to 2,500 people. So they analytics said I had 2,500 impressions in that video. But my click-through rate was like 4%. So in total, I think I only had like 20 views on that video from all those impressions. And I'm just wondering, like, if anyone knows how that actually works. Obviously, do some research on my own about how impressions work, why YouTube promoted that one video, and then since they haven't promoted the Mbappe video, which I thought, like, experiments. Everyone loves experiments, and they're like easy one-off videos you can just, click on, enjoy, and then you can go on your day. You don't have to catch up on anything else because it's a standalone installment, which I thought is like good for the algorithm and like all that stuff. But I mean, it's the most viewed video on the channel, so thank you very much. I think it's over 100 views, so we are moving up in the world, boys. We are growing slowly but surely. But yeah, 100 views. Thank you very much. I hope anyone who watched the video enjoyed it. The thing I didn't like about the videos, I didn't actually realize. I mean, I edited the video, but I didn't pay attention closely to the quality of the opening. What's it called? Like, where I'm. The picture of a cutout and like sitting in an office, and there's meant to be me talking because I'm not showing my face currently because. One, I don't have the camera, and two, the self-confidence for that. So. Yeah, that was quite a low quality picture, and that kind of bothered me, and I imagine it probably bother anyone that watched it. In the future, I'll try to use higher quality images. 1-1. God damn you, Theodoros Giodianis. That's a Greek man if I ever saw a name. Saw a man more Greek. Good free kick from him, to be fair. We're 1-1. We actually scored the goal that I didn't really comment on. Because it's standard procedure, right? We don't applaud simple stuff. I mean, last season I was really into the Counties Cup. This season we lost, and I kind of glossed over it because we already know what it's like to lose in the Counties Cup. Oggy, nope. But yeah, it's a sideman trophy anyway. No one wants the Counties Cup. Marie Lilin, nope. Moses is there lurking. Also, Oggy scores again. Let's go. He's not offside, is he? Oh. It's like, I have a vendetta against linesmen. He's not even offside. No, he's not offside. Thank you, thanks. How should you get paid, you silly twat? Anywho's. I'm making another experiment video for anyone interested. It's a YouTube popular where we're using a perfect player. So I'm currently doing a perfect. So the video is going to be, what if the perfect player played in tier 10 of English football, and then we'll simulate his whole career, and we'll see like what he gets up to and what he achieves and whatnot. I'm naming the player after my most recent subscriber, so thank you for that. And yeah, we'll just see how he gets on. I mean, that's only the first season already, and it is pretty crazy. If you thought Jaheim White was good, wait until this guy, at 15 years of age, the perfect player. And I'm just curious to see, can he take Bedford, I think I put him at, all the way to the Premier League. I made him 15 years old. I think it's the youngest you can be in the game. So yeah, I'm just curious. Let's see, like, how far can you take him before he starts to drop off? How long will he play for? Oggy, wow! What a finish. That is a crazy goal. Also, I glossed over it as well, but we've got through quite a big chunk of the season, 20 games in, we're nearly halfway there. These like lower leagues are not that interesting, and we just want to get through them. So what a finish from Oggy. Rounds of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we just want to get through them as quickly as possible, and they're not that entertaining. Yeah, nice and easy. It's just when you get to the big boys, the big leagues, that's when we're, Vanarama National South. Very rarely do you hear like the 7th tier finish will being called the big time, but Moses, oh, Sturman. But yeah, that's when it gets more interesting. We can actually offer people contracts and they're not going to get pushed. I feel like Oggy is, well, knock on wood, he is going to be here forever. He is a club legend. The first legend of the save is Oggy. And the way he's going, he probably will become the first Hall of Famer. Fingers crossed for him. I have forgiven him. We are better than ever. He's performing. He scored that wonder goal. That beautiful finish from his left-footed volley. That was a thing of beauty from Oggy. And another win, 2-1. Well done to the boys. Made a comeback. No, a comeback, but we, grinded out the result. And it's a great day to be a Gillingham Town fan. Also, still not following me on Twitter, Gillingham Town. What's that about? I hate the processing screen. It takes so long to process for no reason. There's nothing else on my laptop. You should be able to just like that. Apologies, had to clear my throat there. Wow, this is really long. Also, some of the clips from the Mbappe video, there was like a bit of stat on the editing, and I watched the video back and I can't really tell, is it just my eyes playing tricks with me or is the video cutting out? But yeah, if it is, apologies. I'm trying to figure out the settings for OBS and all that stuff. I'm actually added a couple of filters in my microphone, hope to make it sound more. I think the video that I used to base my settings, I've said radio quality crisp. So fingers crossed it sounds like that in the actual video on YouTube. If it's a bit loud, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out what's the best volume on it. Oh yeah, let's see how Jaheim's doing. Club icon. Ooh, he's a bit bozo. He's a bozo now. Playing in the higher leagues, he can't do it, can he? 12 games, 3 goals, should have never left. You could have been a record goal scorer, but no. Yeah. And thank you everyone for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you are a bit more invested in the save. You learned a bit more about what we're trying to do here. Maybe you just found my channel because of the video, and hopefully you like the tactic too. Hopefully it works for you. Hopefully you use it, and let me know if you do, if it works for you, if maybe like if you made any alterations to the tactic and it made it better, or if there's something else I should change or whatnot. Please let me know in the comments below. I'll be sure to respond to every single one of them. And yeah, hopefully you just have a great day and make sure to come back. See you in the next one.